refers to the protein that is found in wheat, barley, and rye. Gluten helps foods maintain their shape, acting as a kind of glue that holds foods together. Celiac disease is an autoimmune disorder in which the villi, or the small hairs of the small intestine, are damaged. This interferes with the absorption of nutrients from food. What does this mean? Well, essentially, every time a person with celiac disease absorbs gluten, the body ends up attacking itself. Thankfully, celiac disease is actually fairly rare, affecting only 1% of the population, or about 3 million Americans. This means that it's fairly unlikely that you or anyone you know is actually suffering from celiac disease. Non-celiac gluten sensitivity is actually more common. It describes those individuals who experience similar symptoms to celiac disease, except they don't experience the same damage and who lack the same antibodies as those with celiac disease. Research indicates that only about 18 million people suffer from non-celiac gluten sensitivity, or about 6% of the population. While this is 6 times higher than those that experience gluten sensitivity, it's still fairly low. Well, what does this mean? Well, only about 7% of the population really needs to worry about their ingestion of gluten. This means that it's fairly unlikely that you have any such gluten sensitivity, and that means that a gluten-free diet won't do you any good. Aside from people who have non-celiac gluten sensitivity or celiac disease, there is no known health benefit to a gluten-free diet. None whatsoever. To maintain a gluten-free diet is actually fairly difficult given that gluten is in so many of the things that we eat. And for someone who doesn't have a sensitivity to gluten, either non-celiac sensitivity or celiac disease, that's a lot of unnecessary work to be putting into a diet that doesn't have any benefit. That's similar to going on a diabetic diet when you're not diabetic. There's no benefit to it whatsoever. To learn more about celiac disease, non-celiac gluten sensitivity, and about gluten-free diets, you can visit the source links below in the description. Thanks everyone for watching this video. I learned quite a bit while researching this topic, and I hope you did too, and I hope you'll continue researching, starting with the source links in the description below. Give this video a thumbs up, share it everywhere, and subscribe to my channel if you don't already do. I'll see you next week. Bye!